another Tuesday. I think we're right around 10:30. I know we have a light crowd today, so these must be the dedicated residents to get out of bed in this cold weather and to be here. So thank you for that. So we just have a couple short announcements today. I just want to make sure we can keep you updated. So we'll go ahead and start with any resident announcements, and then we can go from there. Barry, come on down.
I'm a little disturbed by the fact that she said short announcement.
Oh, well.
Betsy, do I have something here? Are you going to show that? Okay. Good morning. You look just like you did the last time I saw you. Anyway, I just wanted to say, they want to say a quick thank you. These are just a few of the over 200 people that we handed out checks to last Friday. There were some that didn't pick up their checks for various reasons, but they'll get those over the next week or so, and we'll send the rest of them out to them. But over 300 people, and here's some of them. And I got to tell you, it makes me cry a little bit. Literally. These people are happy people. Thanks to you. Okay, and obviously to the organization here for their help. Tears, people come back 2 or 3 times to say thank you. Some of them hadn't gotten a check ever. They got one, and they were really, really appreciative. So this is what you do when you hand somebody just a little bit of thank you on a one day in their life. And it also helps, our first goal here in the gift fund is to say thank you to these people because they serve us on a regular basis. The second goal is to make sure that they stay, if at all possible. I remember Lindsay several months ago saying we have a 33% turnover rate in our hourly workers. That's huge. In this industry, maybe it's not that huge, but this is one of the reasons why we can keep that number low. But first of all, we need to say thank you. So I'm going to say thank you to you, Railroad Board, our gift fund committee, all the people who pitched in to help, Betsy and all the work she does behind the scenes for us as well. So a huge thank you to you, and these are grateful people. Thank you.
I met an employee, I was going back to the South Building, and she was coming out, and she was in tears. She said, it's the first gift I've ever received. I'm alone, and I don't receive gifts. And she was in absolute tears. So grateful.
Great. And I met someone yesterday that's going down the hallway, and she stopped me, grabbed my arm and stopped me, and she said, I want to thank you and all the residents for what you do for us. It means so much. So it really is appreciated.
I also have run into lots of people that said thank you, and it meant Christmas for their grandkids, which I thought was wonderful. I would like to announce the results of the election of the Railroad Board. The old board met, and then the new board met. And the officers were elected. The president is myself, Margaret Hendry. The vice president is Chris Swanson. The secretary is Carolyn Montgomery. And the treasurer is Lou Weislocal. And all the committee heads are still the same, except that Carol Riesinger is now sales and marketing. Unfortunately, Judy had to leave, so that is the new post. Thank you.
So yes, just to kind of reiterate all of that, as he's mentioned, just a huge thank you again to all of you residents. It's huge for us to be able to offer that to all of our employees. It's such an important and impactful aspect that we utilize for recruitment. So huge, this year was record breaking. So again, thank you from the bottom of our heart for everything you did. And welcome to the new board, and look forward to working with you in 2026. Any other resident announcements? Earl, you have an announcement? All right, so we do have, wanted to share some photos of our Regency Oaks Steppers Christmas dance at the Health Center. They went over there on the 9th. These are just some lovely photos of all of them. So in the spirit of thank you for doing that as well. I know a lot of the residents love to see that and love to have you visiting. So thanks again for your time. That's right. So just a couple more days till Christmas. I don't know where all the time went, but about 9 more days till Christmas. I know that with our weather, it's already feeling like that. So super excited for the holidays. So just our reminder.
Stop.
So just our weekly reminder. Please make sure that we return those luggage carts. Everyone is using them for all of their laundry, all of their luggage. Maybe that too. All of their luggage, all of their packages. So please make sure you're returning those. They are in high occupancy as of now. So we appreciate that. So just that reminder, everyone is doing their holiday shopping and the packages are pouring in the front desk. Please be patient while the team receives, logs those packages, and prepares the slips. There are times, I know we've mentioned this every week, but there are times that Amazon will say that the delivery's been completed, so just give it a minute. They usually do that sometimes and then drop it off. But give it a moment when you see that and we'll get that taken care of for you. Just our weekly reminder for holiday errands from IHS. They are here to help for all of your seasonal to-dos. This holiday season, let us take the pressure off your busiest weeks with holiday errand support service. We can help you with trips to the post office and assistance with packaging, handling returns, exchanges, and any seasonal shopping. So please keep that in mind if you need that help at extension 502 or 503. And again, I know we just like to keep this up there, but probably every week it's important. We continue to have issues, so just want to make sure we remind you to have your guests signing in to that front AccuShield. This is a community policy. Residents are responsible for their guests and adhering to our policies, so just your weekly friendly reminder to make sure that they're signing in there. I know we've got a lot of visitors now around the holidays, so we do keep track of those, so we appreciate your cooperation with that. So for a little bit from Environmental Services, we have hired a new housekeeper, so please be patient while we get them all trained. We are very excited to welcome Raineries to our team. And then more info to come next week regarding the holiday cleaning schedule, so she'll get all of that out to you and get that communicated. So we do appreciate that in advance. So just a little from plant. Darwin is out the remainder of the week, but Chris and the team is here for anything that you need. We have about 144 completed work orders and about 33 remain open. We had a north lobby HVAC replacement. We started our S-wing elevators. That's going to take about 5 weeks of completion. We did replace a smart rain timer in the health center. We are continuing to work on our soffit and rain gutter replacement. We did have a new HVAC replaced in a resident apartment. We are continuing, with the palm tree trimming throughout the property. We do still have it on the agenda for the ceiling and caulking as we are nearing the completion of Blue Team. We did begin some minor remediation in the north and P wing, and we are almost done with that as well. And we are still working on that hot water issue. I know we mentioned it, but I'm just keeping it on the agenda. We received the quotes, just waiting on approval, and we should be able to get that addressed. So more to come, but still in process. Just a little from Resident Services, our transitions of care discussion will be here in the town hall on Tuesday the 27th at 11 a.m. and we'll do that right after Tuesday Talk. We do invite your families to attend this discussion if they'd like, and it explains the transition process if and when you may need a higher level of care. So So just our weekly friendly reminder to please wear your name tags. We have lots of new residents, so please wear your name tags. And visitors, of course. We do not currently have any COVID cases that I am aware of, but I know there are lots of bugs floating around, so we will be reporting those as we get them, but I do not have any confirmed cases of COVID at the moment. Lots of colds and flu and GI stomach issues. So this week in activities, so December 16th, we have our Solinaires Holiday Show at 1:30 in Town Hall. Wednesday the 17th, our Holiday Lights Bus Tour at 7 p.m. If you sign up and are on the wait list, you will receive a call if there is an available seat. Thursday the 18th, the Madrigal Singers, 3 p.m. Town Hall. Thursday, December 18th, the Children's Choir of Temple Ahava at 7 p.m. in Town Hall. Friday the 19th, Holiday Dance Recital, 7 p.m. in Town Hall. Saturday, December 20th, Vocal Cords Concert, 7:30 in Town Hall. And Sunday the 21st, your holiday show with John Tipinelli at 4 p.m. in B-Town Hall. So lots and lots of events and singing and dancing and partying. I love that. How many people do we have on the bus tour again, Ginger?
I think we have 2 full buses.
2 full buses. How fun is that? With spiked eggnog, right?
Yes, absolutely.
To see the lights.
Dunedin?
Where's it
No,
going?
Indian Trails in
Indian
Palm
Trails.
Harbor.
Indian Trails.
Okay.
So just a little from sales, they have achieved their Q4 goal of 15 closes and are still working to finish strong. We are on track to hit 69 sales this year, if you can believe that. And we are 95% occupied. So quite an achievement. I have to go back and do some data crunching, but I don't know if we've ever hit that many sales in our history. And I don't know if we've ever climbed to occupancy this high in our history. So super, super exciting stuff. Fantastic year. We couldn't have done it without all of you, the committees, the ambassadors, everyone. And of course our wonderful and helpful sales team and all of the various presidents and boards. So it really does take a team effort, and we're just super, super proud and excited for that. So they do not have any more of their events for the rest of the year. So I think they're happy about that. So food and beverage, of course, is very busy. This is just the large scale items. I know they're doing lots of private brick and vines and lots of oak rooms and lots of parties and Christmas events for various residents. But just a reminder, December 25th and January 1st are the holiday hours. 11 to 11:30 to goes. 11:45 to 1:15 is the meal time. Both dining rooms will be open for the holiday hours. There is no evening service in the north and the south, and the pub is closed on those 2 days. They did want to I know we mentioned this before, but they are working to increase those pub reservations to do that rolling 30, so we can open up the pub for additional reservations and opportunity. The Fresh and Fit menu will change this Saturday. He's adding pork ribeye steak. Enchanted Evening is on the 17th, featuring lobster. And then our beer club is on the 16th. So again, these are a lot of the large scale events, but there are lots of private events that the team is doing. So busy, busy boys back there, and girls. So Blue Team's been trucking right along. Some days are here, some days are not, depending on weather and wind and rain and etc. But nonetheless, we are continuing to make progress on the roofs. They didn't have those cranes on site, continuing with those flat roofs. They are continuing to complete the gutters and drain spouts on the P wing. They are going to be moving over to the S wing to finalize some aspects there as well. They did complete that power washing and painting. Carport's completed. Just a reminder, they will be picking up all of the debris. They will be repairing the paving. They will be repairing the landscaping. And now they are finishing some minor remediation in those areas of the north and the P wing. Sorry, in wing, NMP wing, I know. I see it and say north. NMP wing, thank you. So just another thank you again to the Employee Gift Fund Committee for all donating residents. Everyone had a wonderful time. All the employees were extremely grateful. I know they're getting together a very large card. So just thank you to everyone. You all looked great too while doing it. So join us as we gather to celebrate the retirement of our dear Barbara Held, our South Desk receptionist. We just actually celebrated 30 years, and she will be retiring. So on Monday the 29th at 3 p.m. in the Grand Lobby South, we will do a cake and a nice little lovely goodbye for her. So thank you, Barbara, for the 30 years of dedication and hard work, and please do join us then to celebrate her next chapter. And then really just for me, just a couple of things. Lots and lots going on. Normal operations don't stop, even though we like to party. We are continuing to work on the design for the north and the south dining rooms. I had another call this morning to continue that process. And they will actually be out again on Thursday to just take another look at the dining rooms. So we'll continue to give you additional feedback after their meeting, after their visit. We mentioned we are working on that S-Wing elevator, about 5 weeks estimate. We do have a pod out there that they need for all of their supplies. We are continuing to work on those internal options for IT services with IHS, so more to come with that. We will be getting the last phase of our paving project, but more to come with that. As we've mentioned, we have lots and lots of holiday events happening, lots of different in assisted living, skilled nursing, independent living, and then we will have our directors actually this Thursday, so looking forward to that. I am aware of some items in the salon, so we're working with Rejuvenate. They do have a manager and an owner that manages our salon. So working with them on some of those items. Working on the hydro machine, sometimes if there's an internet outage, we'll have some issues, but they are going to be setting a replacement screen, so working on that as well. The CapEx, so those are capital expenditures, meaning large projects for the community that you residents help determine. We send those up to ownership. Those have not gotten back yet approved. As I've mentioned, we usually get them around February, so just mentioning it again because I haven't mentioned it in the last couple weeks. Darwin is on PTO. If there's anything you need, please place a work order. You can see Chris. He is here. He will be able to help with anything you need. He will be back on Monday. I will be out on PTO next week. It's actually the first time I've ever traveled on Christmas, so it will either be really lovely or really terrible, one way or the other. But excited nonetheless. I am taking my stepson skiing, so let's hope I make it out alive. So other than that, we will cancel Tuesday Talk next week just because it's basically the day before Christmas Eve. I won't be here and I won't add that to Betsy's plate. So anything pertinent, we usually will do one calls and we'll pick back up the following week. So really, other than that, just happy holidays. Look forward to celebrating with all of you, and I'll go over any questions you have. Ms. Hankey, I saw your hand.
Hello. Evidently, there's some confusion about the Enchanted Evening tomorrow evening. It's at 6 p.m. I checked with Madeline, and she said it was at 6 instead of 5 as it's been in the past. So I just wanted to mention that because I think a lot of people are confused about that.
It's my understanding it's at 6 p.m. and it's always been at 6 p.m.
Okay. Well, maybe some people are confused
Yeah.
about something else.
Yeah, maybe so. I know it gives a little bit of a, I always remember that because I usually hang around until when I'm done around 5, but yes, it starts at 6. So sorry if there's any confusion about that. That gives them time to get everything nice and set up. Because it's usually a very lovely event.
I wonder if there can be some attention to the carts that were put on the 5th floor P-wing after the leaks. because they're still remaining there and they're full of some debris and whatever. And I know that Jennifer from the front desk had reported it several times, and I don't know whether they're waiting to see if there's another rainstorm or what, but it really is pretty.
And what is it?
They're the things that they use to catch the water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're quite large. They're
Okay.
just-
Yeah, we'll take a look at that, thank you. Fifth floor Pee Wee. Thank you, ma'am, we'll take a look. Hi, yes.
When Evan was here, Lindsay, we asked you to replace some of the chairs in the lobby, because there were a lot of games in there that were peeling. And they've all been done. They've all been replaced, so I just want to thank you.
What it was is she was announcing a thank you because, we had asked for the chairs in the South Grand Lobby to be reupholstered, and that was done. They've been returned, they look great, so now everybody's got a nice chair to sit on without any debris on their bottoms.
Glad we can do that for you, thanks for making us aware. Anything else? Okay, well, happy Tuesday, stay warm, drink lots of coffee with Kahlua. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year.
Have a good trip.
Thank you very much. Let me know if you need anything. We're out here.